So well, my friends, here we go again. Today the preparation for the King of Steepness, an event which I have created, and I prepare today, only a little bit. We will talk a bit about training and we go straight into it, The King of Steepness is an absolutely fitness challenge, with bicycling, and there it is all in, and you will not find it on any app, That is not there to make money, that is important. That is only for your own, but that can be so tough and so challenging, that maybe people from other cities will come extra for this here, because here we have it all. And the thing is, we have race cyclists, they're with the real race bikes, and we have mountain bikers. Most of the time they drive up downhill, with full speed. But, there are also people who make uphill races, But the thing is, the uphill racers with the mountain bikes, they are used to drive in the woods, not on a real asphalt. They use the earth, the green, the stones, and they drive 1-2 hour races, Sometimes it is steeper, sometimes not that much. And the race cyclists, they are used to long distances, to 3, 4, 5, 6 hour races, 7 hour races, depends. And they have asphalt and only sometimes steep things, but they are really rare, not too much. Also depends, but most of the times. And this King of the Steepness, that combines both together. Here you cannot, with talent you will reach nothing here, Only with preparation, and I guarantee you, also top athletes, I have to watch now if there is a dog. Also top race cyclists will have it hard, So I have to watch now. You see that goes upwards. Is there a dog or not? Man, always those dogs in those areas. No, I don't think so. It's a kid a little. That is good. But you see. And the King of Steepness combines those both together. And also the professionals will come to their limit there, because it will be very long and it has a lot of the steep parts in, One part, when you're from here, of course, the Hüttinger Höll, That is the World Championship part, which I have shown a lot of times. And we will stay on asphalt, Join me. Today I test it out. I have created a little bit at home with all my experience, And I cannot tell how long it will be, but for sure it will not be under 3 hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours I will expect. And there is no limit from time. You have no concurrence, right? It is called, there is only you. You can make it with others, but you challenge yourself with the speed what you want. The only goal is to come to the goal, That means we are on different side of the mountains, all in the city, and there you drive always the uphills, I know the steepest parts, and you drive from one uphill, and then you drive down again, and then you are in the city. And that costs a lot of time, and that is the thing what is important, because then you have to drive in the city to the next steep upwards, and that costs a lot of time. And when you are an expert only in uphill, there you will also have to drive the long routes which are people not used up to, and that makes it hard, because not only 1 hour uphill, there are steep around, I cannot say now, 12 things. And when you achieve that, without going down from the bicycle, No e-bike, only drive, you know, and not those left, right, you know, not this, not from there to there, because then it gets easy, you know what I mean. You drive, wait, oh, steep, now I'm back, back in the track. You drive steep up, you know, and today I test a little bit more, prepare, because then I make the round, and I will be the first who will achieve this, and then people have a nice thing which you will not find on any app, you know, because people are only used up to apps. We let this drive away, and no e-bike, you know, but stay tuned, you know, it's a little bit tough to talk, and that is absolutely which can become famous. And of course the Höttinger Hell will be in there, but that is only a small part, you know. I told the story, Höttinger Hell, part of I have to watch, you know, because that no stone always have a little bit eye when you're on steep things. Now what comes the dog? No. And the Höttinger Hell, you know, World Championship part, the steepest part, 28%, but that is only one piece, you know, only one piece. Hello. And when this is hard to you, then don't try it out, you know. Here it is much more dangerous, you know. That is always a thing where you have to watch. And when you finish this without going down from the bicycle, you are great. And you know what I mean, now we are higher, you will see a little bit to the city, and we have to drive then all down again, and then to the other side of the mountains. Here you will see better, and then drive there the next thing, and from the right side of the mountain we have to drive to the left side, and that is the thing. The legs are burning, and you have to drive hours only to come to the next spot, and then comes the next steep part, you know. You see? And that is brutal. And with talent, I told you, you will reach nothing. Because Höttinger Höll, I told, 99% when you take from the city, you choose random people, strange people, 100, maybe 99 to 100 will not drive up to Höttinger Höll, you know. And there, of course, the 1% when you get to race cyclers or mountain bikers. Oh, now a dog comes. Ist der brav? Dann ist gut. Nicht mehr Angst vor die Hund, weißt du? Nein, ich habe selber einen Hund, einen Zwergpudel. Okay. Und der ist einmal angefallen worden von einem Schäferhund. Okay. Brutal, und seitdem habe ich immer ein bisschen Angst. Aber der ist brav. Ciao. So. And you know, always nice people. Race cyclists will do it, the Höttinger Höll, of course, you know. They will say it's not that tough. It is tough, but they should do it without a problem. Of course the heartbeat goes up, but this, and then there are people, I've seen this, talented people, who maybe drive once a week, and they are so talented that they also will do it without training. But these are rare people, you know, are genetic, they are God-given from the talent, from the stamina. Now the car comes again. Wait, so I can talk a bit more. When this guy comes now with his post car, and you know, but this route, without training, you do nothing, absolutely nothing. The thing is, the tools alone are hard, really, really brutal hard, but both all together, you are the king of steepness, you know. And you can do it when you are 20, when you are 30, when you are 40, maybe when you are 50, and maybe when you are 60. That is my opinion. And you drive, not a car, you drive your own speed, you know. But right now, not with going down from the bicycle. I wait now, car comes. Only when you have a red light, you know, in the street, or like here when a car comes, now I have the camera. Without the camera you could drive, you know, but that it is. And the round will always be the same, and in the city you can drive wherever you want to the next spot, you know, but the uphills, these are the things, and that is brutal. And today I trained for this, you know, to make a few steps that I can combine all together to know a little bit about the time. And that will be a secret challenge to all race cyclists around the world. You know, it depends if you will come extra here, but when you love steep things and you need a challenge, this is it, you know, for beginners and for top professional race athletes. Also for them it will be a challenge, because easy it is not. The professionals of course will do it, but I guarantee you also a few of them will come to the limit. Why? I told you, we have race cyclists, we have mountain bike uphill drivers, and they are not used to such a style, and of course not for such steep things in a row, you know, once again, and the longness of this, you know, that, wait, I go down, that is brutal, you know. Oh. You know, and there are routes which I have not, so steep, what I have not shown you. There is one part which is more tough than the Höttinger Höll, but these are things where you can make no rounds normal, you know. You can only drive upwards, and that it was, you know, then you have to come back. But I will make all of this, and we will see us now on the other part. Now I drive on, and on the next thing we see us again. Then we can talk more relaxed about training and other things, you know. So we see us. So my friends, I made the next part. Now I'm on the top, but it's very steep. Watch, that is also, you will not see it so on the wide angle, but that is very steep, you know. And all together I will tell after another one, we make a third thing. I show you the steepness there, and then we will talk a little bit about the fitness, because this is a piece of an overall tool what I created, you know. And of course I have been the first who will do that, but that is really brutal hard work, you know. To name you only the thing, bicycling, I'm at 95% fitness, like, you know, what you have seen. I am by 8%, you know, to be honest, by 8%, which is needed for that. But that you will see. Now we go to the next thing, and then we can talk a bit. Wow, my friends, that is asozial. How is it called in English? Asozial. You know, there's really no joke. But the real thing I show you, you know. But now I've made the next piece. Watch to the city now. That is a nice thing. But please stay tuned, because I will explain you what will come. Maybe in a few years you will hear that around the world. I don't know, because this is a part. The King of Steepness is a part of something very big, you know. But now I can drive a little bit straight. You know, it's only the testing now. I will show the whole route. And there you can believe me, as I told you, even professionals will come to their limit there. Because now I have to watch out a bit, because it is ice. But here ends the thing. I only drive out a bit to come down, because to go back is also tough with my brakes which don't function that good. Wait, I have to go down. It's a little bit too icy now. You know, the real steepness you will see. But now watch here. You see how high we are, you know. So now Echo was 49%, was over. Maybe you have seen it here. But here we don't drive, you know. But it is, you know. I'll show you the next thing. It is only to try out a bit, you know. Wait, I have to push it, you know, downwards a little bit. this is the tryout, you know, to have all together, because I know tracks here which end here, like here, you know, here you have to turn around and drive back. That is a beast. Normally I drive always rounds, but about the training we talk a bit left, then there it goes better. There we have a round, but I show you a little bit of the steepness, you know, and that is a big part of a challenge which can become very famous, you know, but that I will tell you at the other side. But you know, my heartbeat, you know, when I lay down, it's around 42 to 43, you know. I made 8.5 hour tracks with a bicycle, so I know the things on the bicycle, you know. I know the steepest parts here, but that combined, that is brutal, you know. Now watch, that is only a small piece, you know. On the wide angle it will always look like not much, but at the next point there we see us again, then I will explain more. See us. Well, my friends, I'm still on the way. Now it gets more dark. I need the light, you know. It is darker here than you will see it now on the GoPro. Don't know how long I'm on the way now, but these are for sure a few hours, you know it. I have no watch, I have no board computer, no calories, no percentage, no heartbeat, no time, you know, does not interest me. I have, now the light went on, you know, here the lights. But now watch for your own the steepness here. Watch this. That is absolutely brutal, you know. That is also one piece, you know. But you see that? And now the light went on, you know. So I will drive up there, then I have another one. Then you will see me when we talk a little bit on the round where I told you. And then I will say more. Now I drive up there, we see us at the next thing. So my friends, now I'm on there. Now you can watch downwards how steep this is, you know. Maybe you see that, but when you drive downwards there, you have to lean so much backwards, otherwise when you stop and want to go off the bicycle, you almost fall over the bicycle. Wait, I have to, also this. Now watch this from here maybe. Watch how steep this is, you know. You see that? That is really, really tough, you know. I would say these are between 27 and 30% steepness, I would say, you know. But now we go to the last thing. These are all things which you have never seen on my videos, you know. All parts what we drove now. And the last thing there we can make the round on, and then we talk about training. So now my friends, one of the steepest what all of you can get. That is really, really brutal. Now a car comes also. You know, it gets dark now, but I will take you now by the camera. Also a part which you have never seen. It ends in nowhere, because there on it is closed now in winter, and there you have to carry it a few meters. But that is brutal now. Watch at this. Here I will show you. That is... Oh, wait now. We drive on that, you see that. I go to the floor that you see it, and then we try it with the camera. And you have to imagine these are hours what we have done now. So here it starts, you know. And oh, wait. We go down now. That is really... Watch from here. Now maybe you see. Watch that. You see that? That is brutal, you know. Really, really brutal. So I make a round, you know. I cannot tell you how many hours. I have not watched to the clock. So, and now we drive it. But I have to lean so much forward. And that is only a small part of the whole thing, you know. Now, here we go in. Oh, you know, that is really scary. But now I have to take you like this. I have to go down from my seat, you know. Otherwise, no chance. I cannot show you other. I have to lean forward. Whoa. 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 I have to go down from my seat. Whoa. 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 Watch it this. Whoa. 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 Kim. Forward. Whoa. Whoa. Whew. Kim. Wow, this brennt. That burns in the legs. Wow. Almost done. Wow, ist das heftig. Wow. Now. Wow. Oh, my friends. Wow, heftig. And here it ends. You see that? There you have to carry it up. There are stairs. But it's closed now. Wow, I swear you. That is tough. You know, I was on the bicycle already. But that you will see all at when I show the whole round, you know. I will watch this. You see, that is the last part. Watch from here, and you see that. And I show you the steepest part. You know, we go to the round. There you see me maybe a bit better, but that is brutal. That is really brutal, you know. You know, but here it goes on. That is the last part of the King of Steepness. You know, here I show you. That is the steepest part. Is exactly the curve. These are maybe 30% steepness, or I cannot say exactly, but exactly here, you know. That thing is here. Watch at this, and I show you from here. You see that? That is brutal, you know. You can watch upward from here. You see? That is tough. But now to the round where we can talk about this more. This is really a hard thing, you know, and that that will be the entrance to the last and most difficult part. You know what? That is from here, you know. So I go down, and then we can make the round. I hope you see me a bit. Wow. I don't know. Maybe this were 3 hours now. I cannot tell you. I should watch now to the clock, because you know the weather changes now in January. The sun, it is more, there's more brightness, you know, until later of time. But wait, I watch now. I was driving at 1:30 after midday, and how late do we have it now? So, wow, my bicycle, no. So now I have it. So wait, I watch now. Wow. So, where is it? How late? Na, jetzt fliegen wir alles aus. Ey. Scheiße. So ein Scheiß. Oh my god, whole cart. Was ein Scheiß. So, how late do we have it? Boah, after 5. Boah, wait, my cards, you know, all went out. Shit. So we put it in. Wait, then we can make the round. So, because my bicycle falls down, that is the problem. And now a car also, man. Wait, what a shit thing, you know. So, make it close it, you know. So 1, 2, 3. So 3:30, 3:30, 4:30. That means over 3.5 hours I'm now on the bicycle without a break, nothing, you know, and only the steep things. So as I told you, the whole thing will be around, as I told you, we will come to the 6 hours, you know, and that is the point. Now we can make it. So we drive on there. Wow, what a blue thing, that is cool. That is like at Wonder Boy Monster World from the Mega Drive. Can you remember back this Mystic Zone? They had the same blue violet color in there. Wow, that is now amazing. Here by the light. So here is only a little bit upwards, you know. For some also steep, but that is a relaxed part now. So, and you see the king of steepness. That is long, around maybe 6 hours plus minus, the whole thing, you know. And there you have to make, you know, a mountain biker is not used up to make such long routes, you know, and not that steep things again. And that makes it very hard for the mountain biker because of the length, and plus always steep, you know, steep part from one edge to another, and the long parts to drive from one to the another part, you know. And for the race cycler that is tough, because this guy is used, or this woman, to long tracks, also with some steep parts in it, but only those brutal steep parts they are not used to. That will be difficult. And now this is one piece of an overall thing. What I told you, the King of Steepness is one title, and I will give out a certification when you can do that. You get from me a paper where stands on Bet the Cat Army King of Steepness, you know. But Bet the Cat Army is a small part now, but this certification for free, you know, when you can do that. I will make this route in there, and that is one part. That means endurance for all people around. It can be a legendary thing. Why? Because all around the world, maybe they can come here. This will be a thing for 1 week, because we have 3 days where we do some parts. And 1 day is the King of Steepness. That is brutal, you know. When I tell you, for example, that you can imagine something. When you think you go 4 to 5 times a week to a spinning class, really heavy, but otherwise you do nothing more, I will tell you, you will have no chance here, you know. It's my honest opinion. If you drive 5-6 hour routes, really on a high level, but only straight, then you will also have no chance. If you're a mountain biker, you drive upwards 1-2 hours always, you will also have no chance, you know, is my opinion. Here you have to train really, and it is very fair for all sports, you know, not for racers, for all people. Why? Because everyone can do that. There is no time limit like on other things, you know. The only thing is you decide how quick you drive. You only have to come on without going down from the bicycle, you know, without going down. That is the thing. And so when you can do it with a race bicycle, you can do it with a mountain bike, you know. You have advantage, a few disadvantages, but you can do it with both, you know. And when you are heavier, then you drive slower. When you're lighter, you can drive faster, you know what I mean. Maybe you have more power in your legs. When you're thinner, you have not that power, whatever, you know. But that is very fair. So now we drive a little bit upwards, and this is one part. And another part is the demolition tower, as I always told you. There you need strength also heartbeat and strength. That is the tower with the stairs, the most brutal one. With the exercises what we have in clean and press, the push press from stair to stair, from down to the bottom, you know, upwards. And then there is to crawl down, and the squats to box before, you know, shadow boxing with weights to bring out the energy of the arms, that it is more heavier. Then the Australian pull-ups, you know, on the bar, and the push-ups, you know. Hello. And that is the thing that is brutal, you know. To achieve that, also very fair, you don't have to use heavy weights, which is maybe damaging, because a heavier guy can always lift heavier weight, you know. There is the second Newton's law, that means strength is power mal, how it is called, multiplication mass, you know. In German, das zweite Newtonsche Gesetz, that means Kraft ist Masse mal Beschleunigung. And when you have more mass, you are automatically, you have more strength, you know. That is the part. And to lift heavy things, most of the time you cannot do for decades, because then your back is damaged, whatever. And that is very fair, and there you need it all, you know. And when you do the King of Steepness, absolutely an outstanding thing. There you can be so proud of you, and you have no concurrence, you know. There is no one against you. You have not to drive against others. You don't have a time limit. You only have to succeed. And that is so tough that it doesn't matter if you make it more quick or not, you know. It's uninteresting. You fight only against your own body, because every body has other genetics, you know. Because if you train now 4 hours a day in your sport, and have you ever wondered why another one who trains also 4 hours is maybe a world-class athlete in this sport, and you will never be, because of genetics, because of many circumstances, you know. And that it is. But this thing is absolutely absolute top thing, you know. And the King of Steepness with the bicycle. Bicycling is always a good thing, you know, for your health. When you talk with high-end doctors after a knee surgery, they will tell you should bicycle most of the times, you know. People with 80 years can bicycle. In physiotherapies, they put you into bicycling, you know. And the same with the kettlebell, which is not too heavy. You will get no damage, even if you are on the limit. That is not a 32 kg kettlebell where you damage your back, whatever, or your shoulder. No. The things that you can hurt yourself is very low. The thing that you overpower yourself, you know, that you fall down, is also low, you know. Now I have to watch because we come to a street. I go now a bit. And those two parts, you know. And in 1 week you can drive here, you know, 1 week. And we make 1 day the King of Steepness is the first thing. And then 1 day rest, you know, or other around, doesn't matter, better was 2 day rest. And then the demolition tower, you know, those 2 things. And then the last part, that will be the easiest part, but that will be also a challenge. But when you can do both of them, drive to Brennero, to Italy, you know, the whole way with the steep part from the whole way to Italy, you know, the drive to Brennero. Why? Because when you come there to the Lueck Bridge, at the end there, that is very spectacular. When you know now we conquered the mountain, you know, the highest border to the lowest border to conquer to Italy, on those famous place, and there you can be very proud when you drive the last steep part to Brennero, and we arrive there. Then you have done it in 1 week, and then I guarantee you that is one of the most tough things what you can do on earth with tests, which is fair, what everyone can reach. You know, there are so many tests which only hardcore people can do. When you are not built like this, you will never have a chance, you know what I mean. But this, you can be very proud, and there it shows all what you have: strength, endurance, your legs, everything you have to need there, you know. And there I guarantee you, no one with luck or with so much genetic advantage, they will not achieve it, you know. That you can only do when you are absolutely top in shape in different ways, you know. Not only muscular and very strong guy or only endurance. You have it all here, you know. You have it all here. That I guarantee you. And that is for free, you know. The track we will make, and when I will be the first who will do this, you know. Because when I say something, then I will make clear that this is possible, and you will see that. But to achieve that means much more training. You know, bicycling, I told you, I'm absolutely on top of the game, that you can believe me. I told you why. Heartbeat 42, 43. I made 8.5 hour routes, you know, with bicycle, without eating something, you know. The story is only one banana, also today, you know. But it's the strength thing with the stairs. There I'm at 8%, which is needed for that. And there we have to train much more to get to this. And when you do all those three things, then you get from me the certification Batty Cat Army conquered, you know. The demolition tower, the king of steepness, and the road to Brennerau, you know. Those three things together in 1 week, Batty Cat Army certification from me. Then you can be absolutely proud. This will be maybe one of the most challenging, tough things what you have ever experienced or done. And that is really fantastic. And to the routes here, we have some of the best steep paths which you can drive from all areas, you know. That will make fun, but you have to prepare very good for this, you know. And I will make this, and when I achieve that I tell you, that will be the most, how is this called in English? That will be, to me, the most worthy thing what I have ever done. The most reachable goal from all what I've ever experienced, you know. The most proud thing from all I've ever done, when I can achieve the Batty Cat Army certification. All those three things in 1 week. And there we will watch if we can do it this year. You know, I cannot do more than train, you know. And that it is. So you will see more about the King of Steepness, where I show you the whole track. You know, that you see that even if you don't live here. But that can be so big that a lot of people maybe can come from around the world here to try this out, you know. There is nothing in the app, no app where this is included, you know. It's all for free, and that you can be very proud of. The challenge, which is really brutal, you know. But we will see. We see us next time. So I wish you now a nice evening. I go home now. Oh, you know. So from that, we see us again. Until then, bye and ciao.